Good evening, everyone, and I hope you are all well. And yes, I'm live again. You must be sick of the sight of me now. But you know what? This time of the year, when we've gone on for 8 months, well, 9 months, shall we say 10 months at least now. This time of the year, Christmas hasn't been the same. Like all the shops not being busy, but let's not worry about them. Let's make the most of it. There's people watching here tonight, the likes of Claire and Daniel, who are always working and can't always tune into me live shows anyway. So me doing all these lives, it's been good, and they're made up with them because they've actually got to sit down and watch me like tonight. So big shout out to Claire and Daniel. I'm glad you've enjoyed all these lives before you go back to work properly, because I know you'll be working like everyone else, so you might not be able to tune into all the lives. So that's one reason why I've been going live, for those who can't always watch me doing all these lives here now. You can tune in. Good evening to Josh. Good evening, Mikey. Good evening. Who else is in the chat? They're the only ones at the moment. Just Josh, Claire, Daniel, Alex. Alright, Alex, I hope you're well, mate. So, and it come to my mind 10 minutes ago. I remember something that I said I was going to do. So I'll add it into this live tonight. Shortly. Yes, Alex is here. I'm here again. You must be sick of the sight of me, but you know what? You can't blame me really, because we're celebrating what? A good time now for the channel. Do have a chat amongst yourselves in the chat also if you just want to. It'd be nice. Big shout out to Courtney, who's watching but isn't in the chat yet. So hello, Courtney. You alright, Josh? There has been a few talks today, and I'll tell you them shortly. But on the agenda tonight, I'm going to change the channel up a little bit. Well, the channel still stay the same. Same name, same profile. Just going to bring some things back and just add in a few more things. So I hope you've all had a good Christmas anyway. You've had a good New Year. Happy New Year to you all. Yes, I have been down to the airport today. I'm back down to the airport tomorrow. Mike's going to change his name. Sometimes, Alex, I wish I could. But you can't, can you? But what would I change it to? And then, I'll tell you a funny joke while everyone else is tuning in. In work yesterday, and a couple of the staff in work goes, Michael, you know, because of your channel lately, have you ever thought about going into be a pilot? And if you could, what airline would you be? I was like, I might as well be. I could be a pilot one day in the future. I said, the good thing about me being a pilot, if I ever did, you actually might get a flight leaving on time and arriving on time. You won't have 10-hour delays. You won't get stuck. You'd actually have a decent airline. I said, no, in my luck, sometimes I can go live half an hour earlier, or I can get to work an hour earlier or 2 hours earlier. He said, imagine me having my own airline, being a pilot, and you were at the airport and your flight was leaving an hour earlier, and you get to your destination an hour earlier. I said, some of the airlines these days where you can only have so much to drink. On my plane, drink as much as you want. You could have 20 cans of lager if you wanted to, if you're on a 4-hour flight. I won't be one of them where they stop at 6. Evening to Think Planes. Hope you're having an amazing New Year. Sorry we can't hang about, but we are ran out of out for a dinner. Well, I hope you have a nice dinner out. And while they're watching at the moment, can we all show some love in the chat? Everyone that's tuned in, show some love in the chat to Think Planes, because I was tuned into their live show. I've been tuned into their live show the last few days. I've been watching in the chat, I've been commenting, and they have been giving Plane Spotting Mike Live a big shout out on the show. And I'm going down there to meet them at Manchester Airport one day soon. One of the announcements, and I said it is going to be a guest on the live show. I will be a guest one day soon on Think Planes for one of their live shows at Manchester Airport. Don't know when, but we'll sort that out. So thank you to Think Planes, who has been supporting the channel and following me the last few months, giving us the shout out. Much appreciated. Go and give them a subscribe. Liz, great woman, works hard on the radar, along with Simon on the camera. Great people, and I can't wait to meet them soon. And they will be live in the morning at 8 AM from Manchester for their first live show in 2023. So I'll be checking in for about an hour or so. That's one announcement to get out. We'll be going on as a guest during one of their live shows from Manchester. One day in the future, we don't know a date yet. We'll sort that out at some point. And it's just great to have them following us, and I'm learning a bit from some of bits and bobs from their shows about, as in aircrafts, and learning a bit more about the planes. And yeah, so go and check them out, give them a subscribe, they're brilliant. And yes, go and check out some of the content Alex has put up lately on his channel from the Plane Spotting channel. I've checked it and some of the videos he's uploaded the last few days, brilliant. Make sure do go over there and just, if you can't watch the whole show at Think Planes, even if you watch half an hour, just give them a like, show the support, they're brilliant. They always give us a shout out now and again. And I'm bound to think that they will tomorrow, because I'll be in when they start the show at 8 o'clock in the morning, before I go and catch Play Airlines coming in at Liverpool. So I'd expect us to get a shout out as again, but who knows? So what am I going to go on tonight about? Shout outs, targets, ideas, what's upcoming, announcements, celebrations, something that I've thought about today, which will be really good for the airport, and just make some changes to the channel. Yeah, you can say a joke. What is it, Josh? Anyone got any jokes before we actually click in? And why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side, I think it is, isn't it? And yes, to get to the other side, yeah, I thought it was. And if you agree with anything that I'm going to say, like some of the changes I'm going to make, it'd be nice to hear what you think. So, yes. So, when it comes to live shows like this, now from the airport, this is going on to changes in the channel. When it's coming to live chat shows like this, or live shows from the airport, because the chat, as I've just said to Kyle and some of the others, now the channel's becoming more professional and getting out there a lot more. And I haven't done it since I started the live shows properly, and I think I should now start doing a welcome at the start of every show, an introduction. So, like, for example, like, hello and welcome to Plane Spotting Mike Live. If I'm live from the airport, I'll go, hello and welcome to Plane Spotting Mike live from Liverpool. If it's a live chat show like this, like now, I'll just go, hello to all the admins, the followers. welcome to this live chat show, and then end on an introduction like, thank you everyone for tuning in. If it's live from Liverpool, we go, thank you to everyone who's tuned into this show live from Liverpool. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next show. If it's a chat show like this, it'll just be like, thank you for tuning into this chat show. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next live show for a chat. Just things like that, start making it more professional now. And if someone's joined the chat, just tune in, for example, and said, hello, I'm new to this channel, and they say hello to you. That's one thing we're going to bring back as well, just welcome everyone. So like we've just welcomed Think Planes and just saying hello to each other and have a nice chat, because we haven't been getting that up for a while now. It'd just be nice to have you all chatting amongst yourselves and just welcoming one another again. And I'll start doing shout outs to likes of Think Planes, and then shout outs to like Josh, Claire, Daniel, Kyle, anyone who's just following me all the time and talking in the chat. You'll all get a shout out like Will P does. The admins will definitely get one for modding the chat. And I'm being picked up a lot more now. I've been picked up on other channels as well. LA Flights have been, people have been like, oh, been viewing the videos, but they're not watching the lives. Well, it's that happens. What's a snowman's favourite song? I'm walking in the air, probably. Frosty the Snowman, probably. So I'll start doing a lot more shout outs. I know I do them anyway, but the main ones. 100%. I agree. So the likes of Josh, Claire, Daniel, anyone, if you'd all agree with that, having a nice little introduction and just thanking everyone at the end. I'll do that and start doing it to make it more professional. Happy New Year, Russ. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, that's one highlight. If you haven't seen it, it's, yes, Josh Shremy doing the Will P dance. So yes, welcome everyone who's tuning in. You love the Isle of Man. I told you you would. Hello, Mum. As I was just saying, the whole point of this, I said I was going to do a live show at Liverpool. Unfortunately, I couldn't, because I'm trying to save the free add-ons on my data and the data that I've got for Dublin at the weekend. So, as I did say a few months ago, I'm going to make a couple of changes onto the channel, but still keep it the same, but just bring things back, like the photo of the week, the weekly chat, and just start doing a welcome, as we're all getting more professional now on this channel and it's getting out there. So at the start of every airport show, the chat shows, I'll just go, hello, welcome to the admins, the followers. And if it's a live from Liverpool, you'll get hello and welcome everyone live from Liverpool Airport. I hope you enjoy the show. At the end of that, you'll get thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I look forward to seeing you on the next live from Liverpool. Hello, Stephen. If it's a chat show, you'll get hello and welcome to Playing Something Mike Live, to the chat show. Start welcoming everyone again and having a chat amongst yourselves, because it hasn't been happening lately. So it'd be nice to have that back if you all just keep chatting in the chat. What else was I going to say? Some of the announcements. I'm going to bring the photo of the week back. I'll let you know when. That's coming back soon. The weekly chat will be coming back. Also, going to do the year review like I did a few days ago. I'm going to do that every Christmas. Just have a review of the whole year. What was worth every minute? Yeah, it was, weren't it? We were buzzing. Some of the other announcements, I've been invited onto Think Planes YouTube channel when they're doing a live show soon at Manchester as a guest, so I'll pencil that date in. And what I can say, he's not here. It'll be on a day that I'm off work, Will P's off work, Will P's going to be there. So, yeah, I'll tag along with Will P. What was some of the changes here? Yeah, so just a few changes, like do an introduction and a thank you, and keep doing more shout outs. What targets, and I've put down on the agenda for this, targets that I'd like to make, any of yous would like to make for this channel. So targets, what target would we like to aim by the summer when I go to Heathrow, and then by Christmas? So let's think of some targets that between us could we hit like 5,000 by the summer, then 10,000 by Christmas. Let's all think of some targets that we could all achieve this year. So I'll let you think of them ideas, and think of some ideas like what we could do on here on the channel, whether it's from Manchester or Liverpool Airport, it doesn't matter. And some that a couple of us have spoken about this afternoon for Liverpool Airport, and it's already, some of you have already been doing it anyway. Starting a little project type thing for the airport on the channel. I think this will be a good idea. I'll let you say that if you agree with anything. Just give it all in the chat. Starting up a little project thing for the airport. Not a fundraiser, but that could be an idea in the future. But this is one idea that I've gone with. And I could call the project those good old days of Liverpool. Right, just swapped on right. The internet connection has been on and off, and little few glitches the last hour or two, so I do apologise. I have just swapped over to me data for a second, so if one of the mods can just put in the chat there, if the internet does rebuffer, I do apologise, but just give me time for it to come back through. So some days we do have these little itches and glitches, especially on Virgin useless, and they're always doing blaming working the boxes and the cable line. So thanks, Josh. So as I was saying, gonna start up a little thing called Those Good Old Days of Liverpool Airport, old and new. So if the likes of Daniel, Claire, Josh have got any photos of like a TUI plane or Aer Lingus into Liverpool, that used to come into Liverpool in like 2005 or 2006, or if you've got any unusual pictures of a visitor like a 747, or a picture of you taken from the mound of when Liverpool flew in after they won the Champions League in 2005, and you was there to watch them fly in, and you've got a picture, send it up to me. Or if you're on Facebook, Daniel Clare example, take the pic. Yeah, it can be at Speak Hall, it can be at the Mound, it can be down Dungeon Lane, Oggy Shaw, Bailey's Lane, Hale Park. Josh, you could post it on Instagram and tag me, or send it to the message, and we'll share it onto the group. I just want to start getting, some of the pictures of what that yous have taken, or anyone saw of an old TUI, My Travel, First Choice, KLM, Aer Lingus, Flybe, that used to come into Liverpool, and start getting, just for Liverpool. I want to make it a thing. Talk like I did the other night, talking the history of Liverpool, and just getting some of the old memories and old photos that you might have took or there's online. Let's start making it. getting Liverpool out there, and Liverpool Airport will pick up on it because they're picking up on these shows anyway. So they'll pick on it. I can share them, and they're always in touch anyway. Michael, can we give you the credit for the photo? I'll go, yeah. So they're gonna see them, and they'll get it out there. Let's get that thing going in the community and for Liverpool, and it'll bring back memories for other channels and people that. Because I know I've put a few pictures out anyway, and people said, I remember that. So there we go. Good old days, yeah. That's why I called it the good old days of Liverpool Airport. So that's one thing I'd like to do. So let's say now, it's a new year now, fresh start. Let's have a few changes, bring back a few things, and come up with a few ideas like that. Those good old days of Liverpool Airport, old and new. We will get the Liverpool back on the map, being visited more. Yes, that's what I was thinking, Daniel. Was the Isle of Man all you hoped? What? Can you just clarify that a bit more, Russ? I do actually have a TUI photo into Liverpool. Josh, share it, and we'll get it out there like Will P did last night. He sent me a picture of the Glows fan, and he posted it on the group. I know Daniel's got a load because I've seen it off of the pictures he's posted on his Facebook, and Claire as well. So they've got loads of old photos of my travel at Liverpool and everything. So Emerald, yes. And as we say, we want to support Liverpool Airport a lot more. Let them bring up some of the memories themselves of sharing them, and who knows. Buzz, Zeddy, what an aircraft. I'll defo have whatever that little fella on the tail is. Yeah. Because I want to do anything I can for Liverpool Airport, whether it's just doing the live shows, getting some of the old people to bring back some of the memories. Spaniards, yeah. What celebrations have we had this year on the channel? There's loads. One thing I'm not going to say, all I'm going to say is I'm not going to celebrate me and Will P living at large, standing in the rain for an hour and a half in thunder, lightning, hail, whatever, waiting for an A340. That was a funny moment. Oi, the fame, Kyle. Good evening, Kyle. I will do a recap of what we just said so far, or some of the ideas you're going to be buzzing about. I don't really know about that one, Mikey. That's the first I've heard. But if you've got any pictures of it or whatever, then feel free to go ahead. So just to recap, Kyle, what we've spoke about. As you remember yourself, and I did have a little problem with the internet then. So if it does buffer, just give it a few seconds and it'll come back on. So Kyle, what we spoke about is about a month or two ago, I said from the 1st of January, I'm just going to make the channel more professional now, which it is getting more professional out there. I'm going to start doing welcomes on these live shows, like a live chat. So it'd be like, hello and welcome to Playing Spot Mike Live, to the live chat. And at the end of it, it'd be like, thank you for tuning into the live chat and hope to see you again soon. If it's a live show from Liverpool, you get hello and welcome to Playing Spot Mike Live from Liverpool. I hope you enjoy the show and enjoy the action. At the end of it, you go, thank you for tuning in, hope to see you again soon. And I've asked everyone to think of targets that between all of us mods and followers could achieve on this channel this year. So think of targets that we want to hit by the summer, and then we'll think about targets for hit by the end of the year of where we want to be and what we want to achieve. I've asked everyone to think of some ideas that we could bring to the channel, and one of them I have brought, and we've spoke about it already on the channel this afternoon. Those good old days of Liverpool Airport, old and new. So if anyone's got any pictures of TUI, Aer Lingus, Flybe, My Travel, First Choice, KLM, anything, any old airlines that are not around now, or planes that have come in but we haven't seen for a while, you've got a picture of them, post on the group or send me it and we'll share it. I want to start getting a lot of pictures of old airlines or planes that come in every now and again but we haven't seen for a while out there, and just bring back some memories of planes that we used to have at Liverpool that we had years ago. Loads of celebrations, we got loads to celebrate. And I'm going to start doing shout outs on shows, so like the admins, moderators, people who are tuning in will get a shout out. And we can just say thank you and show some love in the chat. Think Planes, who we were watching earlier at the start, have been giving us a shout out now on their shows a bit when I've been watching and talking to them. And I'm going to be a guest on their show soon. No doubt date announced yet, but it'll be live from the south side of Manchester. I'll be a guest on their show. So thank you. They've been supporting us as well. So, and just welcome one another, start chatting between yourselves as well in the chat, and just keep supporting the channel. Celebrating 500. That's celebrations. If you can think of anything that I've celebrated on the channel recently, and I can't remember a bit, but if you remember anything that you think, oh, that was a good celebration, or that was a good thing to celebrate on the live show, any of the live shows lately, just drop it in the chat. And we're here to just show some love, celebrate, and start the year with a bang. What targets can we get? I'm going to bring back photo of the week, the live weekly chat, a monthly chat, and a year review. Yeah, that was a good celebration, that wasn't it? 500 subs and 550 subs live from Manchester with the A380. What a moment. Another thing we can celebrate, if you want to put them in the chat, go ahead. He's not on yet, but he will be in the next hour. Will be. Just put a dancing person in the chat, or put that emoji with the hands up. We've had celebrate that. The dancing Will P. The other day we had a little clip that I recorded of the dancing Josh Tremmy. We've celebrated the arrivals of the inaugural Lufthansa in March time, May time, whenever it was. We've celebrated Play lately, having Play Airlines at Liverpool. We've celebrated that. We've had a big celebration at Liverpool on a live show when Liverpool team were flying out to Glasgow. We had about 70 people watching there, all supporting the Reds and sending their love in for the Reds. Evening, Ryan. I think your last year very promising, and the A380 always special. Thank you for that. Anyone want to send any nice messages or feedback, go ahead. I know I've had a load from Mikey over the last 24 hours saying how much he's happy to be a part of the channel and how he's enjoyed it. Claire and Daniel have said the same. Josh, Kyle, Will P. And I love how the last couple of mornings on the road now, the last few days I've woken up with it. Like last night I went to bed at like 882 followers, I think it was, and I woke up with 800 this morning with 886. It is now, before I started the show, it was 889. I don't know where it is now. It's gone down to 888. But, we're only, let's say 10, 11 away now from 900. 1k and we're getting paid, guys. Loved when the Play Airlines live the other day. Well, sometimes if I can stream it live, I will do. But if there's times I can't, unfortunately I can't. But yes, going back onto some of the celebrations. Celebrating the arrivals of the Corsa at Liverpool. The A400, the Typhoons, the Lancaster Bomber. Doing a live show with Plainsfooting Ringway recently. Meeting Airliners Live, we've celebrated that one as well. There's been loads. There's just loads to celebrate, isn't there? And I just love celebrating all these live shows, the videos. I just love celebrating it with you all, bringing you the best I can. I know I might babble on for a long time. One thing we can celebrate lately is the bingo. Just how unbelievable's the bingo been? Like, Denise coming on and winning a couple of games, Kyle coming from behind, Mikey coming from behind, Laura winning them all. Kenny wanting to win them all. Bingo we will do in a bit. Right, when's the announcement of the Manchester show you're appearing on? Right, as I said, I will be featuring on the Think Planes live show from Manchester. That's to be confirmed, and Will P will be along as well when we both get the day off and we fit it in. Because Think Planes have got a load of guests lined up, so we've got to wait till they've sorted them out and they're ready to call me on, and then we'll go from there. Got a live show coming with Josh at some point. If anyone wants to be here, just come along and help me do a show, you can do. Anyone's welcome. It'd be nice to have a few more people to come along. Did go to the airport today. Will P turned up, that was meet and greet. Simon, who's admin on Facebook, Scout Spotter, he was down there. A few people popped along, I didn't even know who they were. They follow the channel anyway, so hello, whoever you were. Also going to start doing meet and greet now. The meet and greet, which is going to be once a month. Going to do it once a month, and we'll announce it a week in the week that will look. So if I say, like on a Monday, if a Monday, for example, on Monday the 10th of February, and I say on that day, on the Monday, I'm going to do a meet and greet on the Saturday, a couple of days later. We'll announce it in that week, so it'll be a week meet and greet once a month. Liverpool, might do the odd one at Manchester. Happy New Year, everyone, by the way. If you think I'm babbling too much, then yeah, just say shut up, Michael. Make sure you do one on the weekend. Yes, that's what I'm going to try and do. Weekends when I'm off work. And if it's in the summer, if I'm off for an afternoon and yous are all off school, work, whatever, do a nice afternoon. But that's what I'm going to say. Once a month, and we'll just see a week or two before. We'll start putting plans together. When is the next live stream at Liverpool? I can't say when the next live show is at the moment. Because my data renews, contract renews in a fortnight or in next week, whenever it is. But we'll see. But I have got a live show coming up this month from Manchester. I'm not going to say because I haven't looked at a date yet. So there'll be a live show in the next any time between now and the end of the month from Manchester. Going to Dublin on Saturday, so I'll be spotting there. So you'll have a load of I'll be pre-recording a load of videos, and they'll be out Sunday or Monday, maybe some Dublin. Next month, I'm doing a live show from Manchester on the 25th of February. Mikey's show in Manchester show in January. Go on, Mikey, lads. Yes, it'll probably be in a fortnight. February the 25th is a live show from Manchester with Charlie from the Plainsfooting Ringway. It's also the meet and greet that day, the task fair, Airliners Live will be there, so get yourself along. It's a great day. Make sure you've got like £200 out in your pocket. because they sell loads of memorabilia, old and new, from aircrafts and other people that's selling some of their souvenirs. So yeah, and there's a live show from Belfast up to now in February. So you've got a live show from Manchester and Belfast in February. This is on the topic of what I'm on. What dates attached there? The 25th and the 26th of February. But Airliners Live, I'll be there on the Saturday because they'll be streaming on the Sunday. And Saturday's the main day when they've got more on that Saturday. Sunday, they have a bit less. So Saturday's the best day to go. Me and Daniel will be there 25th. Great, can't wait to see you there. And I'll be live streaming that day anyway. Meet and greet. In June, going to the Cosford Air Show in Wolverhampton. So I'll be doing content there and hopefully get closer to a Typhoon and have a look on some of the aircrafts. Unbelievable, and have a look around Cosford RAF. In July, there's a live show from an airport I've never been to before. Can anyone guess? And it's for 3 days. For my birthday. Strawberry Fields pay me too much. Well, you know, we work for it. So, make the most of it. Putting it into keeping my channel going and, you know, get these little contents. Russ got it. London Heathrow. Wow. Unbelievable. Going down there to see all the British Airways 777s, the 78s, the 76s, the 75s, the American ones, and what I'm thinking off the top of my head could be 5 A380s to show you as well. 5 A380s as well. You think just seeing one at Manchester or 3, go to London Heathrow, you'll be seeing 5 of them. British Airways, Emirates, Qantas, there's, I think, the Etihad, and I can't think what the other one is off the top of my head, but you've seen at least, yeah, I think it was Qatar. So you're going to see at least 4 or 5 A380s on my channel from London Heathrow. Oh my God. And also next week when I'm in Dublin, going to see the Delta 767 Delta Airlines. Going to catch that at Dublin. The Delta Airlines. Oh my God. And there's still a lot more to be announced for London Heathrow because they're announcing some more planes, so I wonder what they could be. But you know what? It's so exciting, yeah. 5 A380s, yeah. Qantas, British, Emirates, Qatar, and the Etihad. And maybe somewhere else in London could have the Lufthansa A380, so make that 6. Especially with content coming from RAF. Norfolk, if there's any Hawks or the A400 or the Hercules down there as well. Wow. How unbelievable. Yeah, we'll try and get down in February, won't know with work until near the time, but looking forward to the show. Yeah, I just look forward to every show. And the one that I can't wait for the most at the minute, knowing that we're into 2023 now, I just want July to hurry up. Because I'm looking forward to that one. 3 days down at Heathrow seeing 5 A380s. Whoa. Thai are rumoured to be bringing back theirs. So what targets have you all thought about where we want to be, this channel to be in the summer, where we want it to be at the end of the year? And what, has anyone got any ideas of what I could do? I know an idea that Will P gave me. Photo of the week. So if, for example, Josh Tremmy, I don't know whether he's still watching, he probably is, he's probably in his bedroom now watching and going, will P give me this idea? Example, if Denise or Mikey's Airways or Josh entered the photo of the week, if they won it on me profile picture for the channel or the Twitter account or the Facebook account, whoever wins the photo of the week, why not put their photo? So if Josh sent me the Neo livery and he won it in the photo of the week, put the Neo livery on the cover and profile picture for the week. And then the following week, if Denise won it or Mikey's Airways won it, the photo that they send, that you send, if it wins the photo of the week, put it on the profile picture and the cover photo, whatever, for the week. Start changing the cover photos, maybe whatever, weekly. Also, another idea, visit the RVP at Manchester once a month. Also once a month, keep doing the live shows at Liverpool Mound, but do a mystery location, so it could be Bailey's Lane or Speak Hall, or go to Chester, just do a mystery location to an airport once a month. So I've got a load on my list that I want to do. So, you know, so you're getting a live show from Manchester once a month, just for an hour, 2 hours. A mystery location for an hour or an hour and a half somewhere. Yeah, and just visit Manchester and whatever else. That's a brilliant idea and great to see everyone. Fantastic photos, okay. I don't know when I'll be bringing back photo of the week, but we'll see. But we'll see when I can get all this, what I've got coming up lately, out the way, like Dublin and a few concerts and whatever that I'm going to over the next, between now and the end of the month, and then look to start it back up. And yeah, what's all this channel about? It's been going 9 months, and I've always just looked, as you also said in the chat there, I've got ADHD and autism. I'm always on the go, so in my spare time I just like going for a little walk, visiting countrysides like Hale and Southport, and just, you know, I just love being out and about, passing the time away and just taking photos and videos. That's all I love doing anyway, because I'm always in kitchen work anyway and running around right now. So just doing something like this, it's just to pass the time away, and so I'm not stuck in the house. So I decided, yeah, I've always loved going to the airport. So 9 months ago I thought, you know what, go to the airport just as we come out of lockdown. Go to the airport, takes a couple of videos, and they were getting like 5,000, well, 2,000 views, and kept doing a few more videos, and they just kept going over 1,000. And I thought, you know what, yeah, I worked for a football club for a while. I just thought, you know, I've been doing them for like 5 years now, so it's time to just change it a little bit, and do something different. So I've said I'm going to start doing this. 9 months ago, I'm going to start doing this, taking videos, photos, put them up to the airport, post them, send them to the airport. They liked them, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to start doing this a lot more. So I kept just practicing, and look where we are now, 9 months later, on the verge of 900 members on here, and 1K. The airport have keep getting in touch, can we use your photos, loving what you're doing, keep it up. We've got your email, we'll keep they invited me to the inaugural Play Airlines flight, but I was coming back from Spain that day, so I couldn't go. I missed going on board, in the cabin, cutting the key, seeing the ribbon cut, the water arch. But you know what, the airport said, we'll keep in touch with you. So I just want to, and yeah, the airport, Liverpool Airport, always get due recognition. The bestest, the quickest, the friendliest airport, but no one does shows there or record videos, and no one's interested. So I thought, you know what, the airport's at the on my doorstep here. Just go in the back room there, and I can see the planes landing and taking off. So I thought, you know what, I want the best for our airport. And I've never known, and don't know nothing about the old airport, but I do now a bit. I want to start seeing a lot more of the Liverpool airport, get the airport on the map. Get some, just learn, because I'm doing this channel anyway for the airport. And I'm filming there all the time. I want to learn a bit more about the airport, so what memories they've had, learn more about the airport, and do some of these type of things. Those good old days of Liverpool Airport, old and new. You've got old pictures of planes that we used to have that don't come back now, like TUI. Send me them and post them, share them. So that's what I want to do. Support our airport. And I was scrolling through YouTube and no one has done a video talking about the history of Liverpool, so I did one the other night. Go and check it out. And I just want to be the first channel to do something like this for the airport, and that they'll be watching anyway, so that's somewhere. They're always looking at the channel anyway. I know, because I can tell by the some of the views and emails and the amount of every time I go to the airport, I'm being saying hello to and saying, "Oh, I work for the airport." But you can only do what we can do. So I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported and stuck with Michael since starting this channel. If anyone doesn't know, Michael has ADHD autism. Thank you again. Yeah. The ATC is a nightmare at Heathrow and quite difficult to do for holding areas when it gets busy. I know. And as I say, if I can get it, if I can catch something, I will. If I can't, because you're getting like 5 aircrafts going at once, I'll just get what I can. But just, you know, just enjoy what I'm bringing to you, and just, you know, keep supporting and we'll get there. I'm just trying different things at the moment, and as the channel's now growing, I'm becoming more professional. I want to try and, as I said, mix it up a bit. Getting yous all chatting again like yous are now. Keep doing that. I have checked the YouTube studio today. The watch hours are going back up again. The views are going back up again. The channel numbers are going back up again. You know, I'm made up, as somewhat Kyle did say the other night, Christmas is gone now, so it will. I just want to try, at the moment, once we get to 1K, it'll go more professional, but until then, I'm just trying different things, bringing what I can, and doing the best I can. But you know what? I can't thank yous all enough for sticking by it. And I'm glad that yous are all enjoying it. He does put the graft into the channel, yeah, as you can tell, Kyle. Remember that time about a month ago? Shh. Oh, you know what? It's hilarious, though, isn't it? Coming home from work, on the way home from work anyway, just left work. We had a few diversions in from Manchester, missed the British Airways landing. I thought, I've just stuck to the radar. I hope it doesn't go before I get home. So I gets on the bus, gets home, checks the radar, and the British Airways was just pinging off and getting ready to push back. So I just opened the front door, threw my bag in, and shot round the back there. And just as I got down there, the British Airways was coming out. And what follows in behind it, KLM comes in. So I catch that coming in and going out. So, you know, half of the days, like, for example, I'm in work on Tuesday, going in to do some staff work, and then we're going out on a tour. So hopefully I'll be home by tea time. So sometimes like that, can be days like that, I'm in work, I'll go to the airport and then go straight to work, or come home and then go to the airport. So, you know, I don't stop, and I'm down it. I don't care. I don't care. I'll be down at, if you have a look lately, especially about 3 times this week, I was down at the airport 7:30 in the morning, first person there. No one was even there, and I was there. I've been down the airport at 5:30 in the morning before today. So I don't care what time of day it is. Could be early, could be night time. I'll be down there. And yeah, I could be standing there in the rain. I could stand there in the thunder. It was raining all morning this morning, but I don't care. I kept the phone dry anyway. I've been there in the snow, the lightning, the thunder, the hailstone. I've been there in all weathers. Luckily, it's only on my back doorstep. Not like Will P. It's alright for you, Michael. And Mikey said the same. It's alright for you. Your house is only there. We've got to get a train and a car home. Oh, I do apologise. That's not my problem. As long as I do the best for the airport, bring you the best, I don't care what it is. It could rain all day, I'll be there. Consumptions carefully. They've also brought in Airbus hydrogen plant and aiming to go full hydrogen by 10 to 15 years. From now, they have 153 planes in the fleet, have grown rapidly. And I've got something to tell you before. I don't know whether it's true, but it could be happening at Liverpool. And I'm only saying what I've heard, but I'll tell you in a bit. Something could be happening at the Mound at Liverpool Airport. The main base is in Budapest and have now a base at Luton, Malta, Abu Dhabi. So spreading the wings well, so environment-focused airline, you might say. And if it does happen, I'll have to find somewhere else to go and bring you your content from. And the live shows. And that from the files for airline fans here and fans of Mikey. Thank you, Russ, for the CT for information. Had to check where's went Mikey, no point doing Binter. So what I was going to tell you, what I've heard today at the airport, Will P heard it as well, and Simon. Apparently, I didn't see them, I don't know when it was, they were there the other day apparently. Two fellas down at the airport looking at the Mound, looking at the entrance to the Mound and the flying school. And in the plans for the airport, they're looking to put an entrance in, barriers, bit like the RVP at Manchester. So barriers for cars going in and out, and there could be a charge going on. Whether that happens, I don't know. So you might have to go, if you're in a car, go through the barriers and pay. But I know I've heard that before. And there's a few changes going to happen at the Mound and the flying school apparently. So I don't know what they're going. Two people there, I don't know whether they were looking or observing the area, and they're the managers or of a building company. I don't know who they were, but let's see what happens, eh? Anyone got any questions? Anyone want to say anything about how you've enjoyed the channel? And one thing I wanted to make this live is about, just so you can all have your say, and I'm giving you the chance to have your say for a change on this live. I was like thinking of ideas, what targets we could all set, and what if you have got any thank you messages or anything you want to say to me, go ahead while I have a little breather. Just have a chat amongst yourselves, and I'll let you have your say. And all I can say is thank you everyone for your support in 2022. It's only 9 months in. I've enjoyed every minute. I love bringing you all. I love the support you showed. Just meeting new followers and new spotters like Kyle, Josh, you know. And hopefully I want to bring more, and let's have another great year. And thank you to my mum as well. You've all been amazing. Thank you to Claire and Daniel as well. Mikey, thank you to you as well. Josh, Denise, Ross, everyone who just follows. Courtney, thank you to you as well, love. So yeah, I'm going to bring back the photo of the week, the weekly chat, the monthly chat, start doing a welcome and an introduction at the end, start doing shout outs. On some of these lives, I'm going to start doing some of these lives celebrating maybe something from now on. If something comes in, like an A400 or an unusual 777 or something, and I would film it, celebrate it, just celebrate all these good moments that we have now. Also, I'm on these lives, I'm only gonna do, if I'm live every night anyway, but only 2 nights a week, maybe 1 night a week. I'll only be doing in the bingo. I won't do it every night, I'll just do it one or 2 nights a week. Try and keep it more to the planes now. You get some people, you're at a plane channel, you're doing bingo a bit. Yes, I will still do the bingo, but just do it 1 night a week or 2 nights a week. Because doing bingo all the time, people, you're not going to get followers sticking, are you? So, yeah, the little ATR ones, brilliant little planes. Heard Vueling are starting. I've heard Vueling, I've heard Flybe. Could be talks of KLM, British Airways. Widerøe's one of them. I can't wait for that. I missed them last time. According to the news, more destinations and new airlines, yeah. And the Echo have put out today, and the airports are in talks. They're now in the process of some more new destinations for Liverpool and some more new airlines. So let's see what happens. And also in May, I will be down there when I get the chance and I can get down there. I'm going to bring some of the footage from the aircrafts that are going to come in. I've heard there's going to be an A350, there could be a 74, and there could be a 777. And I'll make sure I try and not miss it if they do. But I'll bring you as much as I can from the Eurovision arrivals. Also in March, I'm going to be down there, well, hoping to, for the big 757 that's going out on the 14th of March from Liverpool, carrying the Liverpool team on it to Madrid. And the plane that Real Madrid are going to fly into Liverpool on. I don't know what plane it is, and I can't remember when they're flying in. So Liverpool and Real Madrid is on the 21st of February at Anfield. So the 20th of February, Real Madrid will be flying in on a big aircraft. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure on that one. But as I can tell you, Liverpool will be flying out on a big 757 on the 14th of March. Could be about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon to Madrid. Can you not play in logo quiz site? Can you not play in logo quiz site game? We have done that in the past. I'll be right back. I said the camera might go off for a second. Wait there. There he is. Will P. Beep beep. So there he is. Will P. Beep beep. So yes, and we're an hour in now, so I'm not going to end it there, but all I can say is at the moment, thank you for listening so far, and I just appreciate the support. Keep 10 people watching. If you 7 likes, if you haven't hit that like button, please do. Now let's show some love in the chat for this. Good evening, Will P. It was lovely to see you today at the airport. I am just recapping a bit what I've gone on so far. So it's the 1st of January now, and as I did say a month or so ago, and I've just remembered, a few changes to the channel now. So we're going to start doing shout outs, start doing a welcome and an introduction at the start and at the end of every show. Yes, it happened earlier. Yes, it did happen earlier. A few itches and glitches with the internet, so I do apologise. As I was saying, on some of the live shows now, I'm going to start celebrating our love and start celebrating and appreciating some of the stuff that Liverpool Airport are bringing in now. So if there's something like exciting that I've brought, or something special that's coming, celebrate it. Whether it's a Will P dance or a 757 comes in, just to take, like tonight, that Liverpool are flying out on a 7-3 to London on an XL, celebrate it or whatever. And as if no one's put them in the chat yet, but if I'm asking you anyway, what targets, like Will P, Mikey, what targets shall we set that we can aim for in the summer? If we start setting targets now for the summer, and then think of targets for the end of the year, where do we want to be in the summer? Where do we want to hit, like 10k in the Christmas? And what ideas? Start thinking of ideas of what we could do for the channel. Like if it's a fundraiser to help clean up Liverpool Airport, a fundraiser for a charity, like a fundraiser meet and greet sort type thing. Something like that. Think of ideas of what we could do to help support Liverpool Airport and the channel. And one thing I am going to start now is a thing called Those Good Old Days, Old and New at Liverpool. So, Will P, that's if you've got any old photos of a TUI plane or a Flybe, a Lingus, a 74, a 77. Anything that's been into Liverpool years ago, a plane, or an old planes years ago at Liverpool. Let's start I want to do that. Just start getting some memories out there of old airplanes, and that used to come to Liverpool. If you remember Liverpool flying in and you were there to see it in 2005, yeah, that'll do. Could be from the Mound, it can be from Dungeon, it can be from Oggy, it can be from Bailey's, it can be from Speke Hall, Hale Park. Dakota's your age. What's that? 65. Announcements, as I've said, Will P. Gonna bring back the photo of the week. Gonna bring back the weekly chat. Start doing a monthly review, a year review. Going on to the Think Planes as a guest in the next month or two at Manchester. Also, now we're only on the approach of 900 anyway. Gonna start. Paul's gonna start looking, because it will come round soon. That live show from Chester went on a good day with the Belugas, so that's to come. There's a live show to come in a fortnight or so from Manchester. Yeah, I'll confirm that near the time. Live shows coming with Josh Tremmy soon. And then one with Charlie in February at the Attach Fair at Manchester. So got 2 shows there from Manchester. Well, 3. One in a fortnight, one in February. One with Think Planes. The Belfast show, if I can do the Belfast show, I will do. See what date I'm on. But definitely next weekend, look out for the content from Dublin. As I said, yes, Liverpool are flying out on the big 757. That's why I've heard it to 75 anyway. On the 14th of March to Madrid. Real Madrid are flying into Liverpool on the 20th of February. I think Madrid will be on the Iberia 330. Yeah, I think it is going to be one of them. 888. Isn't that a gambling site? What are you going on about? 888. Upcoming, yes, as I just said, well, upcoming July 5 A380s on this channel. Qantas, Qatar, British Airways, Emirates and the Etihad, London Heathrow. This year's 2023 is going to be a fantastic year. Have they got the Dorniers or the Projects? Yeah. And yes, that's one thing I said, what you're doing now, just chatting amongst yourselves is brilliant. It was 889 before the start of the show. I don't know who's unsubscribed, but you know what? we're going to hit 900 in the next day or two anyway, because I'll be down there tomorrow for the Play Airlines. And so let's see what else is coming in. But you know what? It's just been a great year. Happy New Year anyway. Una Maconville has just subscribed to your channel. Okay. Good evening. Or afternoon or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Also, as I've said before, one thing I would like you to start doing again, what you used to do when I started these live shows, take a picture. If you're watching on your laptop, take a picture on your phone of me on the screen, or if it's an airport show, and post it and whatever. It'd be nice to start seeing what you're watching on. And, you know, just sharing everything between yourselves. And I know there has been a few, once this channel does get to 1K and a bit more, I can start bringing a bit more to YouTube. So it might be like a membership or a subscription and emojis. Now, some people have already given me some ideas of emojis for the channel. And one of them is the Will P dance. The Will P emoji. The Will P emoji. Who would love a Will P emoji? And I know what emoji I would love. The Neo. A Neo one. Of an EasyJet with Neo. Oh, right, Kyle. Did not know. Not seen one yet, obviously. Good evening, Reese. Welcome to the chat. Not me this time. So, yes. Think of emojis. You definitely have a Will P one. Could have an Arriva one. No, there's copyright on the Will P emoji. One more. So, yeah, nice to see you all welcoming one another and have a nice chat between yourselves. And I love spending the time with you all at the airport, I know I do. I think Will P's getting sick of seeing me now, but you know what? You only got to see the face, haven't you? And I know some people have just sent me some pictures. Hey, £5 to me every time you play it. Alright, Will P. Well, how much money do you think I made? I've not seen I've not seen one either. Be good to see one soon. And Will P and Josh Tremmy dance, yeah. A Josh Tremmy emoji, a Will P emoji. And it was lovely to see that GRJ today from Canada. Lovely jet. Right. Play Airlines are sending in the A320 tomorrow. Wizz are sending in the A321. We've got a flight coming in tomorrow from Bergen. Oh, seen it. It's been in the last couple of days. That's that one. Oh, and there could be some interesting arrivals tomorrow as well. And Josh. Will P's on commission. Watch out, Kyle. We're probably next. Oh, yeah. Kyle and Mikey are coming up. And you will get me one day. It's alright. Kyle's already agreed to doing it. I will get on to bingo in a minute. So I get paid every time anyone uses my emoji. Don't bus drivers get paid enough? Don't the bus drivers get paid enough? Yeah, so I'm just trying to bring the bingo down to 1 night a week or 2 nights a week. And grow the channel a bit more now. calm down, Mariah Carey. Who's Mariah Carey? All I want for Christmas. All I want for every year is you lot. That's all I want is yous all the time. 889, it's come back. Come on. 900 on the bounce. So, if you are interested in playing bingo, just say me, and then I'll tell you when to send the number. So just to give them shout outs anyway. So it'll be big shout outs to Think Planes. Thank you for your shout outs the last couple of days on your show for our channel. Much appreciated. Thank you to everyone who's been giving me the shout outs across the channels. It's amazing. Evening, Paul. Gonna go on to bingo in a minute. Great news, Mikey. I've now got the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. It took 26 hours to download, but idea how to play it though. Well done, that's great news. And that's what one thing I might bring to some of the live shows, a great news. Call it great news. So if anyone's got any great news, like Paul, got any great news for his channel, Will P's got any great news for it about a plane. Oh, he always has, Will P. Oh, I seen Logan here today. Anyone got any great news we can share it? And yes, Paul, do watch this show back because I've spoke a lot about what's to come on my channel and what I'm looking into. I won't give it away. But you know, but good evening to Paul, and don't forget, only 100 away, or 110 subs away now from 1k, and remember that 1k show that I'm going to bring you from Chester with Paul. So we'll get that sorted soon, Paul, because I'm now only 10 away from 900, so we'll start putting some plans together. 26 hours where you peddling a bike to power Wi-Fi. Internet. So I do apologise for the internet. So yeah, we'll sort it. Got a Josh Tremmy show coming up soon. He's going to come on. So who we have for bingo? We've got Mikey's Airways, Kyle, Beat. So all I can say is just thank you everyone for your support this year. It's been amazing. I love you all. Happy with how far I've come. And big shout out to Think Planes for their shout out. Big shout out to Paul Living at Large for his support towards the channel and what he's done. And well done, Paul, on how far you've come on your channel as well. I've been keeping up to date. I'll check out your vlog later. He has just released a vlog, so go and check it out. Shout outs to Will P for his dancing and his support. Unbelievable. Kyle, big shout out to you for doing what you're doing. Mikey, thank you to you. Mum, thank you to you. Steve and my cousin, me nan, Reese, Ross, Courtney, Daniel, Claire. Big shout outs to them, two good friends. Amazing friends they are. Oi, me. Yeah, I said you as well. A big shout out to me mum as well. Me brother. Everyone. Just shout out to you all. So I've got down on the list Mikey, Kyle, Will P, Denise for bingo. I know, I'm doing well. I'm still learning as I go along. As I said, until I hit that 1k, I'm just trying different things, like trying different types of shows. See what interest it gets. And I know what does get the biggest interest, don't I? And I'm going to get it on now. Does anyone know what I'm on about? And there's always banter and murder over it. And I know one person always cries if he doesn't win. But when he does win, he gets to dance. Bingo, yes. We all love a game of bingo. But what do we love more, though? Do we love live shows from the airport, or do we love the bingo? If you had to pick one, bingo or a live show? Me babbling or bingo? The bingo. I think I'd rather watch planes than bingo, to be honest, half of the time. Yeah, Babylon bingo too. Right. And I'm going to change bingo up now. I'm going to change it a little bit. Yeah, so bingo will only go once or twice a week now. It'll probably go Monday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Friday. Or Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what I'll do it. But I'll think about it. I'm just waiting for the bingo machine. And yes, the internet is down a little bit, so... I think I'd rather watch planes than bingo. I'm still listening to my own voice in the background. It is coming on, it's just that the internet connection signal's gone down a little by 2 bars, so it's slow. Right, gonna ask one person at a time for their number in a minute. Start singing in a minute with this to the computer. Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Right, see you. Right, this is just what a tester one. I'm going to press call just to see if you can hear the bingo machine and hear the numbers. So let me know if you can hear it now. Did you hear that? I hear me Nancy shouting yes, so she must be watching. Yes. It does say that, it normally does say the number, so what I'm going to do is just reboot the laptop. It does this a lot now. So I'm just rebooting the laptop, and then you didn't hear it. Right. I did press it to see if the sound was working, but it's not working again, so I'm rebooting it. But just bear with me a sec. Right, I'm going to ask one by one now for a number, so it's easier. So first one up for a number, Mikey's Airways. What number are you going for? 1 to 90. And it'll be in the order that I've put it on the list. 50 for Mikey. Next one up, Kyle. Kyle, 25. And then we've got Paul. Paul with 44. I'm going to start doing it by one now, so I've got yours. Next one up, Will P. I'm only doing it one by one now because I've thought about it. Some people sometimes pick the same number, so if I do it one by one, it's easier. So no one will be able to pick the same number. So Got Will P, 82. Next one up, Denise. So you got Denise. And I'll do a little tester again to see if you can hear the sound and if it works. Right, can you hear this? Oh, wait there a sec. Internet's terrible.
Two fat ladies, 88.
Did you hear that one?
Clickety click, 66.
Okay, 26 for Denise. Next one up to pick your number, Alma. Alma, pick your number, put it in the chat. $86. Right, Courtney's asked me to pick her number. That's your second number, Paul. That one was just a tester. I'm going to do the first one now. So your first number was 44. I'll give Courtney 12. And I'm going to go for 64. So here we go. First number out on the first proper game of bingo. So the first number out is... So I'll just go through the numbers. Mikey's got 50, Kyle 25, Will P 82, Denise 26, Alma 86, Paul 44, Courtney 12 and me 64. Here we go. First number out.
Candy store, 74.
74. So 74, the nearest one to that is Will P. So Will P gets the first one. Right, I'll do it all one by one now for the your second number. So Mikey's Airways, your second number. $21 for Mikey. Kyle. Kyle 56. The only reason I'm doing it one by one is to give people time, so people don't pick the same numbers, and just gives more our game of bingo a bit longer. Will P. I'll take your second. These two numbers you've put down, Paul, I'll take it for your next two ones. So your next number's 22 and then 13. So Will P, second number, 28. Denise. So 21, 56, 28 and 22 is gone. So whatever number you want, Denise. Alma. Hola, Josh. Just playing bingo. I'll put you on the next one. So 33 for Alma. So I'll put Josh as 1. We're only on to the second number anyway. So 1 for Josh, 20 for Denise. I'll pick Courtney for 35. I'll go for the 89. Right, second number out now is 44.
All the fours, 44.
So 44. No one was close, so I'll redo it.
Bang on the drum, 71.
71. No one was near. We go again.
Clean the floor. 54.
54, so the second one goes to Kyle. So it's Kyle who's got that one. So, Paul, I've got your number. That's 13 for your next one now. That's your number. So, Mikey's Airways, your third number. Third number for Mikey, 30. Kyle. Kyle, 25. Will P. Josh, 29. That's alright. Do it one by one now, so, you know. So we've got Will P for his third number. 17. Denise. Alma. $56 for Alma. 10 for Denise. Got Paul. Courtney, she can have 45. I'll have 69. And third number out.
Life's begun. 41.
41. So the third one goes to Courtney. She's asking me to pick her numbers while she's busy. She's watching, but she wants me to pick them for her. So we've got Courtney, Kyle and Will P who've won one each at the minute. So she will be going to bed soon. So your fourth number now, Mikey. Try and do them all one at a time, so when I ask you, then you give yours. 89 to Josh. 66 Mikey. 14 for Paul. Kyle. 12. Will P. 70 Denise. We'll get there. Take some time. That's one thing, I don't want to rush through bingo as well, because that's where it gets all confusing. So if we try and do one at a time for a number and take your time, it'll be better. So Denise got Alma. She's watching telly, give us her time. She's probably sorting me brother out as well. 15. Got Alma. 88. If Courtney 90, I'll have 5. So next number out is 84.
7 dozen. 84.
Alma, that's you. And your last numbers, Mikey, Kyle. I could do 2 at a time. 2 for Josh. 10 Kyle. 42 Mikey. Will P and Denise. And Paul, 56. Alma. 13. I'll put Courtney for 70. Me for... I'll have 20. $21, Denise. And the last number out is 76.
Trombones, 76.
The only thing is, Courtney does that one. So we had Courtney on 2, who's won 2. Alma's won a number. Will P's won a number, and Kyle's won a number. So on our first one, we get Courtney, who wins. Don't say it to fix Will, because I know you will. So we've got Courtney on the game 1, who wins game 1. Who wants it? Who wants game 2? She is watching Courtney, but she's just not commenting much in the chat because her phone's charging. So she is watching, but just not on her phone. So well done, Courtney. Yeah, probably get a message now. Yay, I win. Oh, she's probably doing the Will P dance. So, who wants another game? And I'll put it in the order now. So, first is Denise. Will P. This is the list that I'm going in the order. Paul. Kyle. Beat by 1. So, we've got Paul for 38. So, Denise and Will, your numbers. Kyle. So, Denise, Will and Kyle, send me your number. Courtney. Josh. Josh, 45. Will P, 25. Mikey. Denise, 20. Mikey, 55. Kyle, 41. I wonder what number Courtney's going to pick. I go for the 82. Gave Courtney 40. I'm giving you 40. I put you 69 on the record. Alma. Alma 50. There we go. So Courtney won game 1. Who's going to win game 2 now?
Heinz Varieties, 57.
57. First one out. Mikey's Airways. So Courtney's, I'll put you down as 69 now. That's your second number. So we've got Paul and Kyle. Pick your numbers. I'll pick names when I ask for numbers. And when I say your name, you give me a number. So first, Paul and Kyle. 78 for Paul. Kyle, 33. Josh and Will P, your numbers. As I said, I want to try and mix it up a bit. Ask 1 or 2 at a time, so we don't get people who pick the same numbers. And that way we can have it. It'll take a bit be easier and enjoy the game of bingo more. So Will P and Josh, your numbers. 66 for Will. If Josh is still watching, I don't know. Right, the next two, Denise and Alma. Denise and Alma, your numbers. 8. Alma. Who else have we got? Courtney, she's already got 69. Mikey's Airways. And me now, the last two. So I'm going to go for 59. Wakey Wakey, 67. Wakey Wakeys. Everyone's probably in bed anyway. I'll give it... Well, good job I didn't write it number down yet. So 30 for Denise. So I got it. What are you saying, Kyle? It's like a school register here, Mr. Mikey. You know. You can see where I'm coming from, because I know a load of people always pick the same numbers. So doing it this way, we can enjoy the bingo more and just do it slowly. Mr. Smith. You've got a film there, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So we've got Mikey, who's won the first number before. Second number out is...
Gateway to Heaven, 27.
Number 27. So the second one goes to Denise. So Denise, that was you. Right. First two people this time for the numbers. Paul and Will P. Paul and Will P. Thank you, register. Okay. Kyle, are you here? Yeah. So 11 for Paul. Buzz. Will P will be buzzing if he wins a game of bingo. So Kyle, 15. 2 for Will P. Josh and Denise. Josh and Denise, your numbers. Mikey's Airways. Back in a bit off for some food. Right. 23 for Josh. Okay, Josh, I'll just pick yours. 33 for Mikey. Alma. And then we'll have Courtney and Denise. Courtney, what's your number? 48. 48 for Alma. And then I'm going to pick 81. That's whatever number Courtney picks now. 26. There we go. Third number out. 25.
And dive, 25.
So 25. We've got Courtney and Josh either side of it. So Courtney and Josh. Right. Pick Josh's next number, so 55, so he's done. So Courtney and Kyle, your next numbers. And Paul. Oh, no worries. But the one that wins that third number mostly is Courtney, because she got the closest. So 29 for Kyle. Seven for Paul. I hope you're alright, Paul, and had a great new year. Yeah, Will P. Courtney's next number, 53. Tilly the Pony. What a name. I'll put you on the next one, Tilly. Alma, your next number. Will P. And Denise. Mikey, Will P 88, 24. I'll go for 13. 18 for Mikey. I hope you have all enjoyed this show tonight so far. I don't even know where I am at with subscribers wise. It was 889. More content to come tomorrow from Liverpool Airport as I'm going down to see Play Airlines. We're at 889. 50 for Denise. There we go. And the next number out, the fourth one is why is it 888, Will, when I'm looking at it right now and it says 889? Unless you're gonna unsubscribe and then subscribe, or you just haven't refreshed your YouTube. Right. 62 subs. Who's got 62 subs? Next number out is 64.
Knock on the door. 64.
No one was close, so we redo it. 48.
4 dozen. 48.
Second one goes to Denise. So Denise, you take the lead. You've got 2 now. Right, your third numbers, Will P and Denise. And Paul. Wow, Paul. Let's show some love to Paul in the chat. Who is it? 1K at the start of December, and at the start of January is now on the verge of it in 2K. So well done, Paul. And for someone like Paul who thought it wouldn't go that far, dead quick, just like me, didn't think it'd grow that quick. I'm proud of myself, but I'm also proud of Paul, because when I first met Paul, he was like, I don't think I'll hit 2K or 1K dead quick. And out of the blue, he's smashed 1K, now he's smashing 2K, so well done, Paul. I'm really proud of you. Just keep up what you're doing. Right, so 15 for Paul, 55 for Denise. And if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to Living at Large. He's a great fella and does great content. Want to hear a joke? What? Will P, your number. Mikey's Airways, your number. And Kyle, your number. So Will, Kyle and Mikey, your numbers. So, you know, let's all show some love for Paul in the chat there. Will P, go and pick another number. Denise has got that one. So 32 for Mikey. 54 for Kyle. Will P, 35. Paul, you've already picked your number. 78 for me. 90 for Courtney. Olma. If Denise gets this, she wins. If Courtney gets it, Josh or Mikey, then it's a deadlock. 28. And the last game, who won the last game, if I remember rightly? Courtney. 62.
Turn to the screw. 62.
Waiting for the joke, Living at Large Aviation. So, yeah, but we didn't count your 62 till the next game. So it won't count till So the closest to 62 is Denise. So Denise wins this game of bingo. So it's a win for Courtney and a win for Denise. Well done. Right, and then we go again. So I'll put you in a list now. So we've got Mikey's Airways. Well done, Mum. I've sent it look further back in the chat. It's about Ryanair. Let me just have a look for this joke. Dun, 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 dun. I can't find, and Hong Kong will pay. I can't find the joke. Can't find it. So you'd have to do it. So you've got Mikey's Airways down on the list. Kyle. Yeah, send it or send it to me on Facebook. Or whatever. Kyle. So Tilly's going for 62. Olma. You can up. So Kyle 41. Mikey. $15. Olma 56. Denise. Your number will pay. Paul. $90 for Will. And Courtney. Courtney 87, Denise 30. How old do you think I am? I don't even know what you look like, so I don't know. I can't say. But if you're young, I'd say you're about 18 or something around there. But if you're old, I'd say you're about 50, 60 odd. My nan's probably the oldest one in the chat. And my number's going to be 82. So here we go. First number out is... You're only 10. Wow. Well, welcome. First number out, 77.
77.
So the first number out was 77. And spot on there is Paul. Well done, Paul. Spot on there, Paul. So the first number out now. What I think I'll also do now. So Paul's just won the first one. So the person that wins, I'll ask them first for their number before, and then you give your. I'll ask for yours. So Paul, your first number now, and we'll pay. So Paul and Will pay your numbers. $82 for Will pay. Beep beep. 75 Denise. 35, Ulmer. Ulmer and Mikey. Josh, 89. 5 for Ulmer. 21. I do apologise if the internet's gone down again. So who was that? Tilly was her number, second number. I'll put Courtney for 62. I'll have 12. Probably wrap the show up after this game or the next. Right. So we got the second number out. 81.
Stop and run. 81.
Will P. Will P. So that's Will P. So Will P, give me your third number. Ulmer, your third number. And Paul. So Will, Paul and Ulmer. I think I will wrap it up after this game. We finish this game. 20 for Paul. 39 Ulmer. 56 for Will. Denise. And Mikey. Josh, 82. Tilly, you'll have to pick another number. 28 for Mikey. Kyle. I'll pick Courtney for 42. Kyle, 67. 84. Mady, 89. Right. 24.
24.
So who's got nearer to 24? Paul. That's you, Paul. So Paul and Josh, your second numbers. Well, fourth number, shall I say. Well, I don't know where I was there then. So Josh and Paul, your fourth number. 34 for Josh. 33 for Paul. Mikey and Will P. I'm liking this. It's like a register. I can do it properly now. So Will P and Mikey. Will P 11. 41 Mikey. Denise and Ulmer. Everyone's still here. 85. Kyle and Tilly. 35. And then we've got Courtney. You've already picked your number anyway, Josh. So 41 for me. Oh no, it's not 41. What am I doing there? Writing 41. I was meant to write 49. And 74 for Courtney, right? Fourth number, 89.
Number 1, 89.
So you've got 89. Ulmer, that's you. And now you... So we got Paul on 2, Will on 1, and Ulmer on 1. If Paul gets it, he wins. If Will or Ulmer get it, it'll be a deadlock. So, Ulmer, what's your next number? Your last number now of the last game of bingo before we end the show. So, Ulmer, pick your number. 19. Next one out, I'm going to pick Josh. And Kyle. 1 for Josh. 22. Next one out, Paul. 76. Will P. 81. Tilly and Mikey. Denise. 50. Oh, Tilly picked 40 now. 18. That's just me and Courtney now. So I give her 72. And I'll have 3. And the last number out is...
Come in for your tea. 33.
33. So the nearest one to that goes to Tilly. So the winner of this game here, of the bingo, as we wrap up the bingo. So that'll be all the bingo tonight. We'll just have a little chat before we end it, if anyone wants to ask any questions or anything. So Paul wins that one. So tonight's winners on the bingo is Paul, Denise and Courtney. So let's all say well done to them for winning their little games of bingo. So well done, Courtney, Denise and Paul. You're back. Nice to see you back. And yeah, Tilly, if you like the channel, please hit the subscribe and leave a thumbs up. You might only be 10, but you'll be looked after and you're welcome by all of us. We're all lovely people. We have a laugh. We watch planes together. We just come live and play bingo and have a chat. And I'll be posting some more videos tomorrow from the airport. And I'll be doing some more live shows again this week. So well done to Denise, Paul and Courtney for the bingo. I hope you all had a nice new year. And shout outs before we end it. Thank you all, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this show and what we've gone on about tonight. I hope you all have a nice week. Paul, keep up the great work. I love what you're doing. Gonna check out your vlog now. Anyone got any questions that you can ask? Well, shout out to Reese, thank you for tuning in. Kyle, thank you for tuning in. Mikey, thank you. Denise, thank you. Will P, thank you. Claire, Daniel, Josh. Everyone who's tuned in tonight, thank you very much. Yes, and nice to see you all. And I'm glad this stream went well tonight. There's 9 likes, 12 people is the most I've watched. You've all had a chat, you've welcomed one another, you've showed the love. That's what I want to start seeing a bit more now. Again, bye everyone. Take care, thank you all for tuning, yes. And as Mikey's just done there, all say good night to each other and just have and say ta-ra to each other All I can say is thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in, enjoying this yourself. And, you know, go and check out all them videos I've done today and look out for some more tomorrow. Take care, everyone. And probably see us all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Gonna check out your vlog now, Paul. Good night, everyone. Jesus, Josh. Poor man only said well done. Poor fella, Kyle. We all have a laugh. Take care, all. It's been a blast. It sure has. Good night, everyone. I'm going.